Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, everybody, ciao, welcome back. We are at Spa-Francorchamps for the simulated 24 hours of Spa World Touring Car Championship 1987 first year edition on a wet surface currently, but it will be a simulation made in 1 hour. So between all the simulation I do on our iKeysRacing channel, welcome back to everybody, we will see in 1 hour with the H, happening 24 hours. So each minute will be 24 times more as a conversion factor. So every 10 minutes we will have done 240 minutes, 4 hours, 6 times 4 hours, so 60 minutes, or 10 minutes multiplied by 6 will become a 24 hours. So nothing to add, we will drive a beautiful car today. You have seen maybe just a few minutes ago in the cover while the video was starting. It will be a Rover SDI. What else? Let's go on track and let's enjoy a bit our tourism theme here on iKeysRacing. See you in the car presentation and then we will qualify the beast for today. Thank you. Ciao. See you there. Bye. Okay, pardon me above all the possible sound noise of the fan, but in Italy we have more than 40 degrees at the south of the country and 35 in the north, so it's killing temperature. I will not keep you too much involved into cars presentation. Models are seen since episode number 1, but we will just see quickly which will be the paint scheme for each model. So Toyota Corolla Division 1, we have the George Albert Privateer, then the FINA Racing Team number 103, 104. Division 2, Alfa 75 or 75 if you want to do it in Italian. Dixie Sport 44, 45. Luigi Racing 70 and 71. Alfa Corse number 76. Brixia Corse number 77, 78 and Albatec number 79. BMW 200 of BMW. Schnitzer Motorsport number 40. 41 BMW Motorsport. 42 CBM Sport, slightly different. Bigazzi Team number 43, Marlboro sponsored. Again Schnitzer Motorsport number 46, very similar to the 40. BMW Motorsport 47 compared to this one. Which is the difference between Schnitzer and BMW? I don't know. Maybe just the top stripe colored. Let's go on. CBM Motorsport, beautiful. This Liz Plan sponsorship number 48. BMW Alpina with Michelin number 52. Bastos Racing Team number 59. We have raced this beauty at the Nürburgring. Again Schnitzer Motorsport number 60. Then Garage du Bac in Belgium with a French speaking team was okay to have the car, beautiful, number 63 Castrol sponsored. JMS Racing Team number 66. Let's wait the sponsor. I do not recognize the sponsor, maybe a British team given this particular no, Daewoo, okay, the ex before being Daewoo was, or after being Daewoo, I don't remember. Anyway, an old electric appliances sponsor. Last but not least, BMW Schnitzer Motorsport number 85. I couldn't miss the Ford Sierras, but after the Spa-Francorchamps simulated 24 hours in 1 hour, we will apply massively the balance of presence or performance. Wolf Racing Barclay with the Worth sponsorship, or Worth maybe. Eggenberger Motorsport, Texaco number 6, Texaco number 7. Andy Rouse, number 8 and number 17. Wolf Racing Barclay will bring also this ghost car, maybe there is the paint scheme missing, I don't know why, whatever. And Ford Motorsport Luxembourg, the number 28, sponsored by Ramada Liège, so Belgium, so Spa-Francorchamps, perfect, bravo Marco. MM Consulting and the sponsor of petrol liquids Total. Maserati Biturbo, just one, the Pro Team Italia Imberti, the one we have driven at Jarama. Mercedes, I did lie. I said at Spa we will drive the Mercedes, no, we will do another thing. Écurie Motul Nogaro, 55, 57 Marco AMG, 58 Racing Service International, very simple, very privateer. Nissan Skyline, the DR30, number 15 and number 30 of the Peter Jackson Nissan Racing. Volvo, the 240T driven at Dijon-Prenois, private entry for the 20, for the 29 Nordica sponsored, for the number 30 with Volvo sponsorship, and CMS, Sweden, I don't remember if privateer or not, but expert sponsored, maybe a privateer. The director of the expert physical store in Bruxelles. Come on. Division number 3, the most powerful but also the heavier. Alpha GTV, 2 private entries, the usual PYE and Ignis. BMW 635 CSI, Bavaria or Bavaria Automobiles, number 16. Number 18 and 19, CBM Motorsport, but very different in the paint scheme. Number 33, still Bavaria Automobiles, differently from the 16, the number. And a bit of sponsorship. Garage du Bac, running also a CSI BMW 635. Castro sponsored, the final private entry, beautiful. This one, I want to drive this one in the future. The Cricket & Co sponsorship, beautiful, looks like copied by the John Player Special, but nice. I want to drive this old beast to, I don't know, some special circuit in the future. Ford Mustang, just one, the CK Motorsport, number 26. Holden Commodore, 5 teams, Petro Tech, HDT Racing PL, respectively 3 and 5. Number 10, still HDT Racing, but sponsored by, don't remember, Herbie Clips, I don't know what is Herbie Clips, whatever. Formula Invest PTI Limited, this is beautiful. One day we will drive this car with the SNC Pyre, Spectrum Whistler anti-radar, love it, fantastic. Anyway, the car is beautiful. I needed 60 cars almost to run here. The last one, Geron Hin Racing with a beautiful Playboy. Maybe I will choose to drive this Holden Commodore once we will be in Australia. Toyota Supra, Bastos sponsorship, 14 and 15 of the Toyota team. We will drive a Rover SDI that was the original European champion for the European Tourism Class Car Championship, 86-85, Tom Walkinshaw Racing. From 87 has become something more, how to say, just for privateers, because Tom Walkinshaw rightly decided to say ciao to Bernie Ecclestone for the mandatory fee to participate in this first World Championship. Nonetheless, he organized things to become the Tom Walkinshaw Racing, running the Jaguars in the World Sports Car Championship and winning the World Sports Car Championship. Ciao ciao zio Bernie. And we will drive this one because this one is a car originally driven by one of my heroes, Tiff Needle, whatever the pronunciation you like, and Mr. Greenslade. The car is sponsored by a triplex tri-control something in Motor Magazine and whatever. I do not have the time to go back to scout what was the triplex sponsorship in the mid-80s, but who cares, we will drive this. There will be also the Zeus computer racing model with Jesus, or maybe Zeus. Zeus, whatever, we call it assonance in Italian, whatever. From here looks like Jesus, from here looks like Zeus, whatever. Visit Turkey. Now I understand that this is the layout, the silhouette of an important building in Turkey, originally to me seen from here, like this one to me looked like Jesus, this one to me looked like a burglar attempting in the shades to enter in your apartment. Now that I zoom in, I understand the two things. Whatever. Thank you very much, it's been beautiful. The presentation of the cars has finished. Circuit, Spa-Francorchamps. I have found the 78th edition, but if you don't mind, we will choose the 88th edition. We'll have the bus stop chicane originally here. The summary will give just qualification, or maybe free practice just to do a fast checkup of the car setup. 1 hour simulating 24, like it was in the original 24 hours of Spa-Francorchamps, included in the calendar for the WTCC. Changeable condition. We will start at midday, yes. Opponents will be 57, yes, 59, 57, yes, it is in yellow, so it is okay. 100% strength, aggression, realism. I did choose to do 2 times the tire wear, 2 times the fuel usage, at least to have 1 pit stop. These cars are anyway consuming less fuel than prototypes or Group C, etc. So they will be a bit more reliable. Also within a long race like the 24 hours of Spa. Reliable from a fuel and tire consumption. Let's go on track. Good. Qualifying 1 by night. Nice. There is a 42 minutes time frame, so while they are running, I must start to tell you that I prepared a Rover SDI wet and dry setup. Let's start with the wet. That is page 1 like this, with the only difference of having 9 out of 10 splitter loaded in front and 7 out of 10 wing, supposedly wing at the rear, and that's it. If we may ever use the wet setup, is the same but with 5 and 3 from a wing perspective, front and rear, and maybe we must go down with the toe to 25, because I always use 1/4 positive of the total negative used at the front. So if this is minus 100, this is 1/4 minus 0.25, but positive for the geometry and the dynamic of the physics of the vehicle. While bumpers and rebounders are like this for the wet, the maximum here is 6. For the dry, if we may use what is the wet, it would be like this, a bit more softer. Anyway, qualifying finished. Let's leave the acceleration, saving back to wet the current setup. Yes, timing gone, not many cars running. Why? There was a crash. Okay, let's go to qualify 2, still with the wet. Let's see what happens. So we will have to anyway do the SDI wet car setup loaded 4 laps. Let's go to see the timing. When it will become 20 minutes we will go, but so few cars running. Why? During the offline test was not doing this thing. Never seen a thing like this. Or they crash, could be, because they score laps, but then they stop. Unless because you have just 3 tentatives registered, recorded, they maybe, I don't know, go to the pit and then go back again. What a pity. Now, I was thinking to at this point jump the qualification, because if I qualify within the first 10 positions, I mean, then is a joke. Let's do this. I will give up the qualification. Let's leave things as they are. We will be recorded as P50 maybe, who knows, and then we will see. But not recording lap times is strange. I don't know, a new bug of GTR2. I will pass and I will be remembered in the history together with you for discovering all the bugs of GTR2 that neither the original designers and programmers have ever faced. Yeah, finishes like this. Yes, so we jump it, we continue to race. The grid would say P50. Okay, save the game. Fine. Dry condition, so let's go to the garage. Law of the dry setup. Verify that is the right one. Yes, 5 at the front, 3 at the rear. Bumper cylinder at 4. We can load the maximum available 68 liters, and then we will play with 2 stops, because the race is 1 hour, simulating 24 hours, 2 times more consuming tires and fuel. We will be covered around 30 minutes, so at least 1 stop was mandatory, but there is also the fact that the second pit stop doesn't allow more fuel than the original one, so maybe we will stop 2 times. Whatever. That's it. Save the game, wish me luck, and I hope you will enjoy this simulated tourism 24 hours of Spa-Francorchamps as it was in the original 1987 season, and was what we know nowadays as the usual GT3 and GT4 24 hours of the Nürburgring, happening between June and July every year, but this time was a normal appointment for what is and what was the first ever world title for tourism car. Okay, I will leave to the AI, sorry, to drive the car until the green flag. See you at the starting moment. Okay, we passed the Stavelot, and so now it's just a matter of being filed by 2, if it is correct to say so. And then, oops, sorry. Very slow, the green flag should arrive in a couple of seconds, I hope. We are not really aligned, whatever. As said, 1 hour of race, real race, simulating 24 hours. Oops. 24 hours as it was in 1987. I just decided to keep 1 hour long this special appointment, but every minute you will see a change of light of 24 simulated minutes. There's something big here at Rouge Radillon. Yes, 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 yes. What? Who is the reason for the yellow flag? Ah, car broken. The Sickle... the ghost car of the Sierra, sorry. Ah no, it's not the Sickle. Okay, we passed at least the Toyota that is very slow generally. So we are P31. Following Delcourt Guyana, if I'm not wrong with the name. Without a rear brake light, so maybe it was one of the car involved into the first touch we have seen in this race at the beginning of the lap. Stavelot. Okay, tires more or less are luckily going in temperatures, so we can start to attack, maybe. Missed the gear and missed also the corner. Someone out in the last corners before the bus stop. Wow, already 31 seconds from Salam Koudini. Sorry, Salamen Koudini. Don't remember which car they are driving, but 30 seconds in one lap for the yellow flag is an eternity. Who knows if we will recover a bit or not. I did give it a space. Was the Lesseps and son, I don't remember the surname. Volvo. Yes, we gain a position, P26. And here, look! Bang, sorry. Oh, a Texaco Ford Sierra broken and destroyed, good. Maybe they are battling also in the lead because Salaman Coudini went down to 28 seconds from 31. Hard anyway to fight on a high-speed racetrack with the tourism car. With a tourism car. Yes. Dive bomb. It's not a bad car to drive, the Rover SDI, because you have a V8 mounted in front with a rear axle giving the traction. Oh yes, baby. I saw you were slow. It's P19. Another exit badly, but he resisted. Who is New Vissen St? Don't ask me who is. Sorry for the real person. Bad action, maybe I've used half of the front tires. We passed also the BMW Bastos used in Germany at the Nürburgring. It's P17, 25 seconds from the leader, good. Come on. You are so slow. And you drive a Ford Sierra that is leading this season. Sorry, wanted to bring back a bit the brake bias. Don't overuse tires. That's side for from dueling. This is a passage I'm very proud of, because it was a CKL something. No, sorry, it's the other car. Cohen, him. It's not the Ford Mustang. And here we are, the night is arriving. The Beretta Alfa Romeo we have used in Monza. We are meeting all the cars used so far. P13, still 22 seconds from the leader. I do not remember who was the couple Salaman Kudini driving what. Much better the braking action after moving a bit the balance to the rear. There's maybe an Alfa Romeo slowing down here. Try this mod anyway, if you can. GTR2 has a price of 3 or 4 euros nowadays. Many mods available, many circuits available, all free. Definitely a good choice. You will not regret. You just have a bit of less fancy graphic effect from a overall graphic point of view, and for the weather type of effects like rain and so on. It's so enjoyable whatever the mode you load. It's P9. Has been a great choice, not on purpose, to choose the Rover as the eye. I must say, a lot of power and top speed, at least to battle with the others. And a great front end. Okay, now, as always with strategy, a bit of calculation, because we covered 20 minutes so far. So what was proposed originally in the menu for the car setup was real. 25, 26 maximum. In coverage of real minutes. That makes sense, because in a normal one-time factor would have been 1 pit stop per hour, similar to what is the reality. Spend 2 words for the Sierra today. It's not the unbeatable car seen on more driven circuits before, even if I guess that the majority of them are in the top 10. So now the strategy will be stop when we will need it in 2 laps. Or maybe this lap. I want to risk to screw up the race like I did at Indianapolis. Because for what I understand, every 10 liters 1 lap is gone. 10 liters consumed, I mean. And when tires are giving up, why not stopping? And this is Sikel, the Shio Taschio Sikel. Okie dokie. But we cannot. What a stupid thing! Here we can increase the coverage, not in the menu. Whatever. Slick, go. But we will need for sure another pit stop. I'm sure. Fuel. Arriving. Because we did 25 minutes. There will be a sort of splash and go at the end, because I don't know how to find 5 liters not used for 5 more laps. practically impossible. But at least this does mean we can go like hell. Forgot to say that we are in the new part of Spa-Francorchamps with the pit lane, and there is also used a set of spots here, also here. This is a help. Oh, not really. Who is the idiot? Who is the idiot? The car is destroyed. No. Now yes, no. What's going on here? So, just aerodynamics. Can I pass these guys? Sorry, I shouldn't pass this one. Maybe. It's not anymore full course yellow. Because I was saying it was an help to have a full course yellow. Okay, so before the idiot, I don't know who was, kicked me in the back, I said was a full course yellow. We will stop for 2 or 3 laps. Good. So we will save some laps. And so saving so many laps would mean to avoid another stop, if okay, is a real full course yellow. For the first time in this game, but are we the lucky one behind the safety car? And so we will be overlapped by the leaders. First time I get the full course yellow really in place, sorry. I must understand what will happen. Because if stays like this, I would just book my next pit stop. Refuel totally, change tires, go back to the group, because I mean, we were 20 seconds from the leader, we stopped before the full course yellow, we have lost, no, 1 minute, 2 minutes, but was not enough to allow the leader to overlap us, for what I got. We came out from the pit, there was the full course yellow. So maybe... No, maybe we are 1 lap down. for example, P42, Bossard Sasi, 3 laps down, how can be in that position? Is this one? Okay. Here are stopped for another crash. Terminal crash, I suppose. Oh, the button doesn't work, so I mean works, but I was not pushing correctly. Or instead, stay here, accept what is the 7.8 seconds of aero damage, and hope for a reduction of laps of the race, given that it's under full course yellow. At least now we are not consuming too much fuel, that's for sure. But I don't understand if we are losing... Ooh, the other Rover. Terminal, yes. So I don't understand where we are, basically. And why we are not getting into the main group. Listen, whatever. I've never faced this part simulated by GTR2, so my guessing is keep the car as it is. Broken or not broken, who cares? Go like a snail, at the speed of a snail, save fuel until the end, and hopefully we will see each other at the restart of the green flag. And anyway, I was just saying that the Rover has been a lucky choice here, given the raw power, the displacement, front big engine with the rear traction. At Spa, I think it's the right solution from a dynamic point of view, but I was wondering why the BMW of the idiot that tried to kill us before, who is Heger Westray. But can we pass this? Yes, really? Ah no. Stay behind BMW 47. Which is the 47? This one. What I don't get is 40, 41. So I should stay here to be correct. Or they will tell me passed under yellow. I don't know, I don't understand. Because anyway the Holden Commodore is not giving up because I'm here. Neither the Alfa or the Mercedes. Whatever. I stay behind the BMW. As I said, yes. Is this the idiot who tried to kill me at Eau Rouge, arriving like a torpedo? Come on, The morning is arriving. Wait. Can we pass it? 57. So I had to stay here. Don't ask me how it works. To me it's absolutely craziness, and the BMW went to the pit to come back later. I don't know. Strange behavior. Some retirements: Fontanesi Mick, Capelli Ravaglia, Danner Vogt. We may pass them, but I want to understand how many laps are left for the race, because we can go on and go on with this silly exaggerated full course yellow until I don't know up to which point. Look at the BMW, if they go again in the pit. Yes. But no, this time they didn't. They are fantastic. They've lost a position, but they do it. Oh. It's green flag, yes. I didn't hear. Okay, 16 minutes. I didn't hear the green flag. Back to race, whatever. Now full throttle to the end. But at this point, in 16 minutes, we can't do anything special. Did you see the BMW? Green flag now. So we were allowed to recover the gap with the group? I don't know. Come on, 15 minutes of qualifying. A bit more the brake bias at the front. The rear end was starting to swing too much. So at the end we are one lap down. Salaman, Cudine. Good to know. P20, sorry, I'm driving full of ignorance. The race is gone, I mean. Out of point, from points. Only in a video game you can do things like that. Maybe the last 3 laps, I suppose. There's a mess in the classification, 3 laps, 2 laps. At least we scored the best lap time of the race, knowing that we could have been in the win. Possible. did I kill someone? P7 now. I don't know. I like it, but I don't understand. Super Strife retired, but we are 3 laps far. No, we are P5. Cipolle Corradi is the Volvo in front. So in reality we can achieve the P4 because the others are ages in front. P4 that can become a P3 if it is real that Salaman Houdini are retired. But in 40 seconds the race will be over. We have 1 lap of fuel, yes. But also Rossi Santan are retired. Okay, by 7 seconds we still have 1 lap to do. First. So we have just to crawl to the end. Really? Fuel wise, how can we? I don't understand. Okay, the retirement, but we were one lap down. I don't get it. Or the update of the classification happening just once a lap is not precise as when it is updated every second. Could be. We arrived to the end. Less than 1 second, Qualy Car, so now maybe I can go back to full throttle. So we win, guys. Yes. Believe it or not, we are first. Yes, Qualy Car is second. Then Artet's Winkelhock. For a reason that I ignore, I cannot be happy to win a race like this, but mainly because I do not understand how we won. We were 12 minutes to the end, I mean, we were P30, whatever. I do not trust the computer until I will see the end of the menu, but it does seem to be so. I don't know what to say. If you are happy, I'm happy, but really nothing, how to say, understandable this time. Unless, as said, since I've changed the top right classification with a new option included in the work of Jaco, that is, don't update every second the classification, but just every time you cross the start finish line. And nonetheless, we are the real winners, believe it or not. In 1 hour and 2 minutes and 51 seconds we win the simulated 24 hours of Spa-Francorchamps, running for 1 hour, simulating 24. Every minute was 24 minutes simulated, blah blah blah. So we win, scoring also the best lap time by 1 second, 0.6 quicker than anybody else. We gift Rover of the first win ever. Volvo 240T Qualy Car, the one we have driven at Dijon, Renoir. Artzek Winkelhock Ford Sierra RS, Asenbrook Quizman BMW 635 CSI, Brancatelli Cecotto BMW E30 M3, Rusta Sen Ludwig Dudon Ford Sierra from the next appointment, just one Ford Sierra per race, Ratzenberger Pirro, balance of presence, Ratzenberger Pirro BMW 8, Cipriani Bulaz Alfa 75 75, 9th, 10th is Delcourt Guyot Holden Commodore VL. Guys, that's it, I don't know what to say. There are many retirements, maybe yes, someone arrived one lap down. But mainly look at that fuel for many of them. So there was a strong wrong calculated. The cars we have seen parked at the side of the track, maybe they were all about fuel, and maybe some of them at this point were parked at the Eau Rouge, and when somebody was arriving at full speed they created a crash. Or anyway, I mean in general, with so many cars not arriving because of fuel, I would say from half of the race onwards, crashes seen here and there were due to this fact. Some others instead did a correct pit stop strategy, so out of 50, 8 cars, at least 20 were still running. The gap was almost one lap down for Kremer Curti, Boucher Soreil and so on. Some of the quickest cars not arrived to the end, like Miu Wissen Stürmitz BMW, Artstedt Bertinchamp Bovi. Who knows if he is the father or the uncle of Sarah Bovi. Fabre Girois, Pareja Semoulin. I mean these three, BMW, Ford Sierra were the leading cars that scored their best lap times close to the end with the fuel tank almost empty. So I don't know what to say. Qualified badly, won, best lap time, the strangest race ever faced. Don't ask me how to face and cope with this. Anyway, I get the result for what they are, and what to say. Thank you very much for watching. Every time you bring me a lot of luckiness. I will update the manufacturer championship situation just to have a challenge here and there and to take it as a benchmark to understand which cars drive the next time, but I do want to introduce a weekly poll to choose which car use in the next appointment. Would be a way to decide it together. And thank you very much. Grazie, dankeschön, obrigado y muchas gracias, arigato, merci beaucoup. But really, what a strange race, maybe the strangest race ever in 2 years of, let's say, modern iKeysRacing community channel with this game in particular. So again, many thanks for watching, for pushing the like button, for subscribing, regardless if you are old or new follower of this community. And yes, we will decide together possibly the next cars and races to use in the next appointments. So again, thank you very much, stay very well, stay into keen racing, and see you very soon on iKeysRacing channel. Ciao, best wishes to you all, bye bye, ciao.